Hello everybody and welcome to another video. My name is ROHO. In this video you're going to learn how to draw a car, automobile. This drawing exercise will take you roughly 10 to 15 minutes, so get comfortable and enjoy the process. And here we go. So in this video we're going to draw a car. Now you can go ahead and try to sketch out the first wheel of the car. But if you have a bottle cap laying around like this one, you can use it. And that's what I use for the first wheel of the car. You know, again, this is going to start off as a rough sketch that's going to eventually become a somewhat decent drawing of a car. Now that I have my first wheel laid out, I'm going to start to sketch in the bottom line, the road. And I'm going to just see kind of the distance between the first wheel and the second wheel. I think I'm going to draw this sports car. So now that I know how far I want the wheels to go, I'm going to bring out the bottle cap again just so I have the same wheel. So now that I know the distance, I can use the bottle cap to trace it one more time to get my second wheel. Now there's a lot of different ways you can go about drawing a car. This is just one of them. This is going to be my version of drawing a two-door coupe. So this is going to be the hood of the car, the front of the car, and I'm just going to draw in some sketchy lines to determine how it's going to look, how far the hood is going to be. This is the top part of the car. As you can see, I kind of want to draw this concept car looking like it's going pretty fast. So this is going to be my basic line that I'm going to try to follow. And again, you can create your car any which way you want. This is just one version of it. I'm going to try to make a nice, fast looking sports car. Now that I have these lines laid out, you can kind of see the car taking shape. I'm going to draw in the front windshield. And now I'm drawing in the window, the driver's side window, just to kind of see how far back I want to draw the curve. And again, you being the artist, you can make the window smaller, you can make it larger. It's totally up to you. And that's the beauty of sketching. You know, this can be one version of the car that I want to initially draw. So right now I'm drawing the front bumper, giving it kind of a cool looking front end. And again, this all can be changed. Notice how loose the lines are in this sketch, and that's on purpose. I'm just kind of seeing where the curve of the car is going to take shape. And at this point, I want to see how the door is going to open, right? This door has to open somehow. So I'm going to draw in a few gesture lines to kind of see if I like the way the door is going to look. And again, this is kind of a sketch stage of the drawing. You being the artist can draw as many lines as you'd like because it's a sketch, right? You can erase these lines later. You can add lines, of course. And that's the whole beauty of sketching, right? You can later on put a tracing paper over it if you'd like, and then you can draw something else on top of that. So right now I'm just drawing the lines that's going to determine the wheels, how far they are from the car. So take your time. You know, I'm drawing these sketched curved lines to indicate where the wheel is going to go. So right now I'm sketching the dark part of the tire and the underside of the car. And of course, have fun with this, you know. I'm just shading it in with a regular lead pencil. At this point, I'm bringing over the curve of the rear wheel. At this point, I'm drawing the second wheel and drawing the tire part of the wheel. Back part of the door. Now you can see the shape of the door, and of course you being the artist can draw in any which way you'd like. Using my trusty eraser, I'm going to pick out the lines that I do like and pick out the ones that I don't like, and of course the ones that I do not like I erase. I kind of like this back part. It's supposed to make it kind of look like it's going a bit faster. Now I'm kind of determining the rear tail light. So this is how some car designers start to draw in concepts. So this would be a concept car because we're trying to sketch it out. We're trying to get a feel of how futuristic this car is going to look. Is it a car that you can kind of see on the roads today, or is it a car that you're going to see in 10 years? Who knows? The point is to have fun and enjoy the process of drawing a car. At this point, I'm kind of sketching in the inside of the wheel, and it's going to be loose. You know, it's nothing's should be that permanent. Nothing should be that precise at this point. We're just trying to get a feel of this car, see what kind of car this is going to become. And so right now, I'm just going to fill in the second wheel. this point, this is just one of a lot of ways you can draw a rim of a car. I just did an X and drew a line going down the middle, just like I did here, an X, a line going right down the middle. This creates a 6-spoke rim, but of course rims are also fun to draw. You can make them as creative as you'd like. Be a tinted window. Again, I'm just having fun at this point, trying to determine what lines I do like, pressing down harder with the pencil and making them darker as I go. Shading in the side view rear window. Drawing in part of the headlight. Again, these cars today are starting to look so attractive and realistic in some ways, and so a lot of these new cars have a lot of cool character to them. And so this is what you can do as an artist when you start to draw your car. You know, you can give it character. You can give it big headlights, small headlights, you know, you can give it cool tints. It's totally up to you. So right now, if you notice, I kind of blended the top part of the car with my finger. And that's something that you can do as well. And it kind of gives it a sense of shade or shadow. At this point, I determined the second line that I drew, and I erased the other line that I didn't like. And so now you can really see where the door is going to open. Now this part is just giving the car a bit more character. This part of the car is called a side skirt, and a lot of imports have this dramatic side skirts that you can add to give your car looking a bit more dynamic and a little bit more aggressive features to it. I'm drawing in the steering wheel. Now I'm blending with my finger. Again, the lead that you have on the paper, that is going to be blended with the finger. And of course, you can always grab a tissue paper or napkin. It also works that way too. But in this point of the sketch, it just kind of gives the drawing a bit more sense of realism. And so right here, I'm pressing down a bit harder for that tail light to come out. Using my eraser to kind of give the car a sense of shine to it, like if it just came out of a car wash. And I kind of like this line. At first it was just kind of a sketchy line, but the more I saw it, I was like, you know what, this can give the car a bit more character. And so I kept it and blended in with my finger, and I'm going to erase the bottom part of the line, and of course that gives it a sense of direction and a sense of realism. And this is just going to make the car look like it's going fast. And I'm just gonna blend the wheels a little bit more and grab the lead with my finger, blend out the back part of the car and give it a sense of motion. By doing this, it kind of makes it like it's going fast. It could be rainy or it could be a fog, but all you know is this car is not staying still. This car is going pretty quick. Using my eraser to give it a bit more highlights, breaking up the back part of the car. And then when you feel that you're ready, go ahead and sign it. I hope you enjoy the process of drawing a car from start to finish. That's it, you're done. Pencils down. I hope you guys enjoy the process of drawing a car from start to finish. Hit subscribe if you like the video, or if you'd like to see more content like this. I'm going to try my best to keep producing this type of video for you guys. And remember, every day is an opportunity to create something beautiful. Adios.